thing with PSYCH-K is it's not a sort of one-trick pony. It's not just one thing you do. And the thing you do, these balances are activities, or sometimes it's a sitting posture, it can be a movement-based activity, it can be an interaction between you and another person with energy and points on the body. There's a whole complex of possibilities, like a menu. Think of it as a psychological menu. And I'm into the restaurant now, I'm deciding what I want to have for dinner. And I can order this or this or this or this. The beautiful part about PSYCH-K is you're talking via muscle testing. It's a binary code, an on and off switch. You can think of it that way. A biofeedback mechanism built into the body, kind of like a lie detector or a truth detector. But you already have it. You don't need machines to do this. We already possess this ability. Your subconscious mind does it all the time with sending information out in your body and then retrieving and getting information back and then taking action. So we use it in a very specific way. Not like a lot of other people do for nutritional purposes and other forms of kinesiology, things that they do in the world. All kinds of things are out there that use muscle testing. Muscle testing doesn't change your beliefs at all. It has nothing to do with changing beliefs except to connect with that part of you that's going to change it. So we would use muscle testing as a communication link up, say in this case with the subconscious mind, to say, well, here's the menu, here's the goal. Number one, can you do this? Can you make these changes? We even ask that question in a slightly different format, but is every part of you and your subconscious mind ready, willing, and able to make the change? Because if it's not, there's no point in going on with that. You need to take a different tack towards whatever change you want to make. So once we get that commitment from the subconscious mind to do it, and then we offer up the menu. So do you want this or this or this or this? And through muscle testing, we can get a yes or no response. So the subconscious chooses what you're going to do, not the facilitator. It's not the doctor who says, oh, you got a headache, here's a pill. We don't know if you need a pill or not. We have no idea as a facilitator what you're going to need. But we do know your subconscious mind does know. And once it commits to make the change, it will gladly choose a pattern that is exactly right. Think of it in a simple analogy would be you're building a house, you're a carpenter's apprentice. The next thing the carpenter is going to do, let's say she needs a hammer. So you say, oh, okay, so you're the apprentice, you hand her the hammer. You don't decide what she's going to need next, you're the apprentice. Well, the facilitators are like apprentices to the master carpenter that's inside each of our heads at the subconscious level and says, no, I can't do it with this, give me a screwdriver. Or give me a pair of pliers. So different tools for different jobs. We have no way consciously outside of that person to know what they're going to need. All we can do is provide this menu. That's why it's just like building a house. You know, try to build it with one tool. House is pretty complex, but we're way more complex. How can you imagine we can make all these changes we want to make and whatever we want to do in our lives from one thing? I don't believe that's possible. So PSYCH-K offers a multiplicity of things, and sometimes all of the PSYCH-K belief change work is a step in a longer process to change things you want to get changed. Like if you have no nutritional information, you're eating really bad food, you need to go see a nutritionist. You need to find out what good diet is. You know, and if you don't exercise, PSYCH-K isn't going to make your muscles bigger and stronger. You have to go learn how to exercise. But what I found out, and the reason I do this work, Alex, is because at the bottom line of all those other behaviors and activities, choosing good food, exercising, and so on, are your belief systems. They are the foundation for every behavior or non-behavior we express in our lives. So it's very important to align your subconscious beliefs with your conscious wisdom and goals and then move in that direction. Then you'll find support where before you found resistance.